things are going to be changing like even as fast as every 20 days, you know. And in my life, things are changing day by day. I can only put one foot in front of the other, and who knows what tomorrow will bring. All I know is I got to work on myself constantly and maintaining that state of peace, because there's a lot of confusion and chaos going on around the world, and when people are hit with things so quickly, it brings a lot of fear into people's lives. And so my quest in life is just to say, you know, just hang in there, maintain your peace. There is a higher intelligence. There's a supreme intelligence, a divine energy, whatever you want to call it, God, that has a plan for all of us, and we're moving in that direction. And so we got to let go of things that are holding us back. We have to be ready to make these changes. This is the big test. This is the big test for to see if we are going to be ready to move into that density. Just letting go and trusting in the higher power, the source within the being that you are, and connected. All of the good that you can possibly be around. This love is the only thing, and I think it's in every religion. So if we can constantly maintain that state of love within ourselves, and that'll help us with the fears that come along the way. You know, the fear of not knowing what tomorrow may bring, not knowing, you know, if we're going to be going to war, or blown up, or a planet's going to hit us. All of that stuff is part of 2012. But we have, I think, overall, what I'm seeing is we create our own reality, and it's ultimately up to ourselves. So that's why I'm passionate about this, because it's the only way that I can help with the co-creation of our universe. So as imperfect as it may be, that's why I do this, because I could never get out there and speak to so many people to encourage them to just understand that this is all part of the birthing process of the Son of God, or whatever it is, being born again within ourselves, being born, the earth is being born again. It's all the accumulation of everything, and just get through it. It's a little bit painful, and just breathe and stay in the state of love and peace as best that you can.
Right, because the key is you do get to write your own destiny. You just got to focus on love versus fear. What it all boils down to at the end of the day is positive and negative. There's two vibrations, and there's positive being love, negative being fear. The majority of the people don't think they're ran and controlled by fear, but the truth of the reality is people are. People that watch TV consistently, watching news, and it's embedding into your subconscious mind, watching movies, listening to music. Brain controlling started going on back with the Beatles, back in, I don't know what years those were.
The early 60s.
The early 60s, and to think for a second that's not going on today in the music industry is ignorance, because I've been studying the music industry and different genres of music. That's why music was engineered to brainwash you and control you. And that's how the music industry is nowadays. It's all fraternal. So don't think, you know, you hop in your car, you're listening to your favorite radio station. Don't think you're not being brainwashed or controlled subconsciously, because there's hidden messages in music. If you play tracks backwards, there's artists, a lot of artists, especially the ones that have all the top music, they're all a part of this scam, this scheme to brainwash you and put hidden messages into your brain. There's demonic possession going on in the music industry, especially with hip-hop. Hip-hop is so huge right now, and almost all the big artists are demon-possessed, from Jay-Z to Rihanna to Beyonce, you name it, Kanye West, all of them. They're all out there doing this evil agenda, but what else can you expect? That's what, you know, these people that we look up to as our icons or our heroes, bottom line, they're entertainers, and they're all a part of this Illuminati. If you have fame on a global scale, you're a part of the Illuminati. You took an oath, and that's why you are where you're at. That's how it works. So don't follow celebrities. Don't follow actors. Don't follow these fake role models, because that's all they are. You need to work on yourself and stop giving your attention to these other people outside of yourself.
And most of them are so dysfunctional when you find out personally what their personal life is all about. They really haven't made the mark as far as being evolved themselves. They might be good looking or beautiful or can read script very well and act very well, but they're sort of retarded when it comes down to interconnections with other human beings. I was just, the whole Michael Jackson thing is so crazy with all that stuff going on. But who was the one that did the Passion of the Christ?
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. I heard he just punched the paparazzi again in the face. I mean, here he is, representing, higher causes and exemplary being supposedly, but he can't maintain his state of consciousness. I mean, paparazzi's following around. I'm sure it must be annoying, but he put himself in that position. He didn't go into the mountains of Tibet and go, meditating in a cave. He went out there, and he actually is out up front promoting his agendas. And so paparazzi, whatever you're throwing out there, you're going to get it. You reap what you sow, And so that energy that he's putting out there, and I don't know him personally, it's just what I read in the news, and who knows if even that's true, but supposedly, he can't maintain his state. And there's so many of them that, they wind up killing themselves, or they're alcoholics or drug addicts, have, down to, the third, fourth, or fifth wife. They have children all over the place. They don't have relationships. And they could even be very spiritual and, going to, involved in their churches and religions and putting out a big front. I'm just amazed when I see, people who actually are supposedly doing good, that behind the scenes,
and would only make sense that they're dysfunctional, because look at what they're really doing and deceiving people. Mm-hmm. It's all going to come back to them 100 times fold at least, because you do reap what you sow. A couple questions, people asking, someone said, did we hear the thing? Or personally, I study hip-hop because I like to study Masonic things, and the whole hip-hop industry is Masonic, so I like to see how things work now, how they throw cast spells, black magic, all this stuff. But someone said, did you hear the thing that, Jay-Z, they put backwards messages? I think they said, like, Satan, 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 or murder, 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 666, little messages like that. Someone asked, how does that, affect you, or this or that? Your brain picks up on things that, consciously you could only understand normally. Like Satan, 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 666, you know what that means. It's bad, it's evil, it's negative, that's all you need to know. By playing stuff like that in the music, reversing it to where consciously you don't think it exists,